seamless integration of cutting-edge technology. Experience the future of connectivity, effortless and intuitive, making content creation effortless. Unlock the transformative potential with Zazmic. With a global force of 450 experts across 50+ countries, we excel in DevOps, AI ML, migrations and cloud infrastructure. Top-notch certifications back our suite of services led by Google Cloud Premier Partnership. Revolutionize your business today with Zazmic.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to our final session. I'm Amanda Morgan from Google's Workspace team, and today we're diving into a very exciting development in workplace compatibility, Google's AgentSpace platform. For today's webinar, I'll be joined by Andrew Dunn, who is a senior custom engineer at one of our top Google Premier partners, Zazmic. For those who have been following Google's AI developments, you know we've been at the forefront of generative AI innovation, but AgentSpace represents something different. It goes beyond a simple AI assistant. It lets you create custom AI agents that automate your unique business processes using your existing Google Workspace data. This is a future of productivity with capabilities that old systems can't match. The timing is perfect because AgentSpace just went generally available, and Zazmic has been working with this technology longer than most any other partner. They understand not just how to implement it, but how to design AI agents that deliver real business value. Andrew is going to show you AgentSpace in action, not just demos, but real scenarios that could apply to your organization. This is where you'll see the future of workplace productivity. I'll hand it over to you, Andrew.
Thanks, Amanda. Today, I'll be talking about AgentSpace and how it unlocks the true potential of Google Workspace. AgentSpace transforms Google Workspace into an intelligent agentic hub. It gathers information from multiple data sources into a single pane of glass and automates day-to-day workflows. It seamlessly integrates with Google Drive, Calendar, Gmail, and many other third-party data sources. It also gives end users the ability to find anything across all data sources through a user-friendly interface. AgentSpace excels at providing actionable insights while maintaining existing data security. And now let's go ahead and get into the demo and experience the environment. Here we have our AgentSpace environment. First, you'll notice a couple of things. It automatically recognizes who I am. I'm signed in and greets me very much so. You can see we have some customization here, our logo in the top, some shortcuts underneath. Each of these are single-click integrations to actually get into the set of resources here. Let's go ahead and start with a few demo prompts. First off, we're going to start with something to gather some information. So what can you tell me about Omega Cloud? Omega Cloud is a fictitious company that we have inside of our Google Drive. It allows us to kind of demo AgentSpace and the enterprise search capabilities. Essentially, Omega Cloud is looking for some help with a project, and they have a clear list of requirements listed in their Google Drive, as well as some communication going back and forth with myself, some of our other engineers, to kind of showcase all of the data sources here. As you can see, it is thinking and compiling all of the information. Of course, I can tell you about Omega Cloud. Based on our project discussion, here's a summary of the information. It's a company seeking a comprehensive cloud solution, and they've issued a request for a proposal. We can see here that it is actually linked into the specific document. If we click this, it'll take us to that request for proposal. As I said, this is all fictitious information, so we can actually move forward here. Additionally, it has some other information about some emails we've sent, and you can copy and paste these tables as you see fit as well. We can also say something along the lines of like, help me send this information over to Zeke via email and help explain their needs. Zeke is another one of our engineers. If you're along with us for the whole session, you would have seen him in session number 2, highlighting all of the pros and cons of Google Workspace in its entirety. As you can see here, it's actually created a nice little email prompt for me to send over to Zeke. Omega Cloud needs and summary. You can see, hi Zeke, I am I'm writing to provide a summary of Omega Cloud's needs for our project. Their primary requirements are cloud modernization, mobile app development, creating native applications, both iOS and Android platforms, etc. Perfect. This looks good. Let's go ahead and send this out. Awesome. That has been shared over to Zeke. Now we can also take that in the same action with all the same information. We can say, hey, let's schedule a meeting the following week, whenever we're both available, to talk about the project. Oh, and also let's go ahead and add Jessie to the meeting. Jessie will probably be in charge of the project. She will make sure that any form of communication goes out appropriately. So I want to make sure she's looped in. One of my favorite things about AgentSpace is you can actively see the environment think, actively see the environment look for different resources, and actively see AgentSpace kind of gather that information and kind of create a strategy. You can see here, I've created a draft for your calendar to create a calendar invite. Please edit if necessary and confirm below. There's project strategy discussion for myself, Zeke, and Jessie for the 25th at 10 a.m. And the description is very clear to discuss our project strategy. Let's go ahead and send this over. So we can actually click this and confirm that this got sent over and the invite was scheduled out between myself, Jessie, and Zeke. Fantastic. We'll make sure that we are all well aligned on next steps there. Additionally, we can use AgentSpace to help us get a list of tasks that we need to create or need to follow up on. For example, I have a whole slew of tasks associated with this webinar. So we can say, hey, help me summarize my actions for the upcoming AgentSpace webinar. It should be able to go through my specific files, tell me, hey, if I've mentioned anything in any meeting recordings or transcripts, it should say this is what you need to do, what you need to accomplish, and it should also link us to that particular source where I either said I was going to do X, Y, and Z, or someone has asked me to do an additional task for this webinar. It is finding the list, and it will bring us all of this information in a nice digestible format. You can see here you have several tasks related to preparing for the AgentSpace webinar, which involves developing a demo, creating content, and following up with clients. Here's a breakdown of your tasks: finalize the webinar content, enhance the AgentSpace demo, improve Slack integration, and then follow up with some additional customers here. Awesome. So another thing that we can do inside of AgentSpace is actually leverage some pre-built agents. There's a couple of agents that exist, one of them being idea generation. Idea generation kind of goes through and uses a multi-agentic workflow to create a list of ideas and then kind of pits them against each other and sees which idea is the best idea. So here, we're actually going to go through and say, let's create or generate a creative and actionable idea for a project kickoff with Omega Cloud. You can see that this will kick off. It's going to take a second to actually generate some form of idea structure on what it wants to do and how it wants to accomplish that, and then also generate a structure of how effective and efficient the agents will be when they communicate with each other. This part does take a little bit of a second. So while it's doing its thing, we are actually going to go in and showcase this as I've already run it once before. You can see here the total time took about 57 minutes for this to kick off. I'll actually go in and you can see it has a full list of ideas. We can add them to a particular notebook inside of Notebook LM, but it also has each of these ideas ranked as well based on how they did inside of the so-and-so tournament that it puts it on that the agents communicate against. We can see here that not only do we have an idea overview, propose and evolve project kickoff strategy that shifts from a simple launch to establish a resilient long-term digital outpost. We can actually go into some to review the summary here and kind of give a high-level overview. It also sources all of the documents that it pulled it from, and then we can actually go down and view its tournament performance, where it had 89 matches. It won 80 of those matches. And these matches are actually these ideas going against each other. And you can see here these conversational agents communicating, talking about these ideas, and it kind of figuring out which idea is going to be the best in practice. Ultimately, you can see, hey, absolutely, we need to kick off that fosters true collaboration, defines scope, and encourages cohesion right now. Idea 2 provides a meticulously planned framework to do just that. Better idea is 2. So at the end, it actually shows all of your results. making sure you know, hey, that this was the best result. Additionally, you can add these to Notebook LM. You can create a new notebook here and say, hey, add to notebook, and this should be able to be stood up inside of that notebook. Here, oh, it looks like it is adding item to a notebook, and I am just not being patient enough. Awesome. So we can go into these notebooks here inside of Notebook LM, and it should have that prompt here as well. Omega Cloud pioneering a resilient digital front. This is actually the idea of that one, so we can then use this as a source and kind of interact with it there. Additionally, there is a deep research agent. The deep research agent allows you to kind of go through and run a lot of Gemini prompts back to back to back. It kind of creates a full comprehensive research plan of how you want to accomplish that, and kind of goes and generates a full executive summary for all of that as well. So for here, we can say, hey, help me research the best customer outreach strategies. This is more generic. You can make it more specific to the data inside of your data sources. But right now, I think this is going to kind of be the best method forward here. We have also already kicked this one off as well. This one does not take near as long, so I'm just going to kind of let it do its thing for a second, and hopefully we can see that full research plan that deep research agent will actually generate for us. Now, as this is going through its motions, we actually have the ability to create custom agents with Google's Agent Development Kit and the agent engine inside of Google Cloud. If you have a multi-agentic workflow you're looking to deploy, we can also sidecar those agents inside of AgentSpace and kind of give you a single pane of glass for not only all of your data sources, but all of your agents as well. So that's definitely something that I'd be happy to discuss further as well. Perfect. As you can see, this research plan has now effectively come out. Essentially what we do is going to research the foundations of an effective outreach strategy, key outreach channels, execution measurement, and different case studies in regards to that. We can actually go ahead and click Start Research, and you'll notice that this will actually start running rapid-fire Gemini prompts. We have also already kicked this off as well. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go over here to this conversation that we've had previously, and you can see this is the same. Help me research the best customer outreach strategy, all very similar with the same key points. You can see it actually went through all of the Gemini prompts here with all of the sources. You can go through each one of these responses to confirm that these results are what you like, what you don't like. But ultimately, it actually ran through 19 different Gemini prompts, and it spit out a final report for us. Part 1, different foundations and how to outreach. You can see a deep audience understanding is core to being successful, which tracks if anybody has done any sort of customer outreach. Additionally, this is a lot of good, valuable information. But say, you don't have the time to read through all of this. Luckily enough, this will actually output an audio summary for you, very similarly to the way that Notebook LM does. Ultimately, this tool can be a very powerful tool if you use it in tandem with Google Workspace, Agent Builder, and any sort of third-party data sources. It is really designed to give you guys more time back in your day and allow you guys to really operate in a single pane of glass. With that, we'll go back into the presentation, and I'll kind of hand it over to Sean to talk about some next steps and some ways that you can actually get some one-on-one time with us to dive deeper into your own environment and see if this is going to be a good use case and a good fit for you all. Over to you, Sean.
Thank you, Mr. Dunn. What I'd like to take a few minutes to talk to you about are just some of what you get when you partner with Zazmic and some of the offerings that we have. So as a Google Cloud Premier Partner, we offer you exclusive benefits to help you maximize your cloud investment. As a Zazmic customer, you'll benefit from monthly discounts of 2% on all your Google Cloud spending, along with flexible and convenient payment options tailored to your needs. This includes receiving personalized support and guidance from a dedicated account manager who will serve as your primary point of contact to answer all of your questions and help optimize your Google Cloud usage. Additionally, you'll get free billing support and expert assistance with billing inquiries and plan optimization to ensure you're on the most effective plan. Now, one of the best things or one of the best ways to get started, to get the ball rolling, we offer Google Cloud or Google funded workshops. Now, these collaborative and insightful workshops consist of 2 focus sessions that are approximately 1 hour each and are ideally spaced a few weeks apart. This allows us to thoroughly analyze your needs and develop a tailored plan specific to your needs. Whether it be Vertex AI, optimization, or just general overall cloud infrastructure, there's a workshop that you will want to learn more about. Now, recognizing the significant interest in AgentSpace, Zazmic offers a comprehensive assessment that includes an AgentSpace demo and a deep dive into how this platform uses AI agents and enterprise-grade search to unify your data across multiple applications. Now, for security, we offer Google-funded security posture assessments. This is a comprehensive health check for your entire IT environment designed to identify weaknesses, risk, and areas of non-compliance. Additionally, if your infrastructure is not on Google Cloud, we can discuss our free migration offer. Now let's walk through the workshop process itself. Like I mentioned before, the workshop is broken apart into 2 different sessions, each about an hour long. We'd like to break them apart into, give about a 2-week gap between each session. Now, the first session is our discovery. Now, our workshops are structured to first deeply understand your business goals and analyze your current cloud usage patterns. We then perform an in-depth analysis of your GCP or multi-cloud infrastructure to identify cost drivers, performance bottlenecks, and security risks, providing you with an AI-powered health check for your cloud environment. Now, the slide that you're currently looking at is our AI workshop process. If you're looking to accelerate AI development and drive innovation, this would be the ideal workshop for you. The first session is an AI discovery, where we take a deep dive into your business, current infrastructure, roadblocks, and potential AI use cases. We'd like to understand your specific needs and how we can collaborate to achieve those goals. Now, in session 2 is the recommendations part. Now, based on our findings, we'll present tailored recommendations for your AI setup. This includes actionable steps to reduce cost and improve performance. We'll also provide a clear roadmap for implementation and ongoing support. Following the workshop, you're under absolutely no obligation, but our professional services team can provide any support for any implementation that you may require. Now, another thing that we're offering is what we call an AI transformation workshop. Now, this is a little bit different than the workshop that I just discussed, in that one of the phases of this particular workshop is where we do it in person, where we come to you or you come to the closest Google office so we can discuss your AI transformation. Now, how we get this started is with a quick call, but we'll also be giving you a brief questionnaire for you to fill out. Now, this helps us pinpoint your unique business challenges and to assess your current AI maturity. If needed, we'll follow up with targeted calls with key stakeholders, ensuring our approach is fully aligned with your goals. Now, in phase 2, we'll host a half-day workshop at a local Google office. We'll take a business-first approach to ensure we're solving all of your problems, not just selling you technology. This deep dive will focus on your company's strategy and metrics. We'll then show you a real-world AI reference cases and work with you to evaluate potential use cases that can drive tangible business value. In phase 3 is where we actually do a 1 to 2 hour remote session where we will present a high-level AI roadmap for proposal with 3 to 5 prioritized AI use cases. Following this review, we'll conduct tailored follow-up calls with key stakeholders as required to finalize this plan and to ensure its alignment with your strategic objectives. Again, this AI transformation workshop is offered to you at no cost for your organization, providing you with a complete package, a strategic AI roadmap, a portfolio of 3 to 5 quick win use cases specific to your business, and a dedicated implementation partner in Zazmic. Now, before we wrap it up, let me tell you why Zazmic is uniquely positioned to guide your platform and transformation. We're not just another IT services company. Zazmic is a Google Cloud Premier Partner with 500 experts across 50 countries, specializing in exactly these types of strategic migrations and implementations. We've been working with Google Workspace and AgentSpace longer than any other partner. We understand both the technology and the business impact. What sets us apart is our approach. We just don't migrate your email and walk away. We provide end-to-end strategic transformation, from initial assessment through implementation to optimization and ongoing support. Our team includes specialists in security, AI implementation, change management, and other adoptions. We've successfully migrated thousands of users from Exchange and Microsoft 365 to Google Workspace, and we've seen the results firsthand. We've helped reduce cost, improve security, increase productivity, and simplified management. As a thank you for attending today, we're offering you a choice of a free, no obligation, personalized demo for your business, or a free discovery call based upon your specific business needs. Our experts will walk you through to understand your unique challenges and demonstrate how Google Workspace, along with other offerings I discussed, can be tailored to your needs. No sales pressure, just valuable insights to help you make the best decision for your organization. Now, I know that I've talked a lot about some of the offerings here, but we want to, the next best step is to have a call with you and your team so we could talk about your specific needs, your specific challenges, your specific use cases. So I'll be reaching out to you via email to set up this next call. But if you'd like to go ahead and get the process started right away, please take a picture of this QR code and we'll be following up with you pretty quickly. Again, this is the most important step is the follow-up. So again, we'll be reaching out to you via email. You can take a picture of that QR code, but I think you'll find this next step is the most important step because we'll be deep diving into your specific challenges, your specific needs. So we look forward to hearing from you and have a great day. Thank you.